Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, look, the longer we stay out here, the longer that we out here, and these dummies keep growing, y'all gonna start seeing more people in the mainstream kick y'all in y'all chest. All right. Now, this brother David Anderson, I believe is his last name, did a interview with a show. I don't know. We about to get the rundown, but dog, he was beating the shit out of low cognitive black street blacks, black Democrat. He is beating the shit out of y'all. So we about to watch this, and hopefully, my people get with the times, yo. It ain't about, begging white people claiming you better than them and shit. No, it's about y'all niggas getting this shit together. And as a working man, an employed man, I'm saying it. Enough with the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the lazy shit. Like, that's why a lot of you women were supposed to be out here just making your own fucking kids. Y'all notice these relationships never work out. Your kids are never fucking smart. They're always dumbasses. It's like, bro, this is what happens when you have bad DNA. He's a fucking criminal. It's common sense. Of course, this kid's gonna be a fucking loser. Like, bro, you fucked the loser. He has a car. Yes, a loser can drive. Who gives a fuck? Sits on the corner with a bunch of bums all day. But look. We about to watch this video. I don't know. This page has been having like a dry spell. I don't know why though. Like, I'm looking at everything that a lot of people are talking about. Y'all ain't talking about shit. Motherfuckers, no King rally, rappers, dumb shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But nigga, it's critical times. Let's get this shit together. All right, man. Let's listen to this dude, man. Like, I was so impressed. This was beautiful. Just getting they fucking ass, man. Just get on their fucking ass. Get on their heels, man. Let's check this out. Big Facts Network.
Y'all supposed
wake up. So how do you think the world would have turned out right now in present day where we are now, where everything that happened had Kamala Harris made?
Yo, my nigga said all the boomers have to go. That's sad because my mom's in that category, but I can't lie. He is not lying. All you niggas need to get the fuck out of the way. Y'all are a complete disservice to the race, to knowledge, to a fucking brain. Y'all gotta go.
Get into office instead of Donald Trump.
It would have still been a shit show.
Talk to us about the YN apocalypse.
When you're getting paid by daddy government because daddy government did the baby face on you, I'll pay your rent. Then you get this propaganda, this person's got to be a high value man. He got to have 6-7 figures for you to even look his way. He got to take you on a $300 meal date.
So how do we fix this situation?
Stay out of father's business.
Yep. You must know that there are a lot of black men who don't move like you, who are not successful, who don't want to go to school, who don't want to do anything with their life.
Black women are the largest group of entrepreneurs. They also have more degrees. Having more degrees than a thermometer does not mean that you understand the temperature of our people.
Everyone's talking about my new talk show.
Having a degree of a thermometer, that nigga killed you.
Live with Carisha. We shoot live.
He's going to bust their heads open with this too. He's going to admit it. He's like, nigga, the school system is designed for women, black women specifically, because they have created a way to make black men lose with the special ed thing, deeming us dangerous and all that. Nigga, and the black women, basically, like I've said before, you the white woman's bitch because you literally hook, line, and sinker. Instead of standing up with your people and admitting the truth, you believe the dumb shit they told you. That's why you're the most graduated and the most bitching about getting cut off EBT. You're the most graduated, but you have the most fucked off kids. You're the most graduated, but you're getting beat up and robbed by these motherfucking kids and burnt fucking disease all the time. Seems like it was a setup. Baby doll, but let's keep going.
It's amazing.
Welcome to the stage, Dave Anderson, the business bully. College professor.
Yes, ma'am.
Published author.
Yes, ma'am.
23 books published.
Correct.
Media tyrant, media titan, and you scale businesses into millionaire status.
Thanks.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's an honor. So before we get into the nitty gritty, I wanted to touch on the Charlie Kirk situation. Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, what's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like people are out of touch with empathy since his shooting, or?
Listen, man, here's the bottom line. When it comes to somebody like Charlie Kirk, everybody is the bad guy in somebody's story. And sometimes people don't understand in this charged environment, if you say something somebody don't like, they're going to try and pop you. That man didn't deserve to lose his life. And what people don't understand, when white people catch a cold, black people get full-blown AIDS. And so we got to be real careful as to how we talk about and acknowledge what happened, because there are people like celebrating, and then next thing you know, they're losing their job. Then they crying on the same TikTok talking about, I can't believe I got fired because I made fun of Charlie Kirk. You made fun of a man who got shot down in front of his wife and children.
Right.
Like, so at some point you got to understand, when somebody you know, and I know I've been black a long time, don't plan on switching up.
You said you've been black a long time.
I've been black a long time, 48 years of blackness.
All my life.
We'll keep it up. I know plenty of people who got shot and gunned down, and I would feel some type of way, you know, if people was cheering and applauding for that. You know, we've all lost someone, and so, you know, God bless him. I didn't agree with a lot of his rhetoric, but I will defend his right to say it, because, again, you start messing with white people's rights, our rights ain't got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Anderson, y'all. I told you he was opinionated. Now take us back home. What was home life like for you? How did you get so articulate, so smart, so successful?
My dad was a cop. My mom was a teacher. My grandmother was a teacher. I had a...
Oh, look at that. We got a black professor. Oh, my God. She was all on his nuts. Oh, wow. And you're doing this. And you're so good. What was his dad? A motherfucking cop. How many times have I told you, bitch ass niggas, that's half the problem with our community. There is no fucking authority. Nobody's a cop in the black community. There's no black cops. Oh, black cops are worse. Yes, because you're getting these hillbilly, hick, white boy, black people in these black neighborhoods that they probably used to get beat the fuck and chased out of. Of course, these niggas is it's open season on niggas. This motherfucker ain't from the ghetto. He not from the ghetto. So yes, I will admit, black cops are worse on black people when they're not from black communities. But if the homeboy that was a Crip or a blood, or, you know, played a football at the high school, if they all became the community, this is how white people do it. Better yet, this is how all people do it. But that's why he's so smart and he's so cool, because his mom was a teacher and his dad was a cop. So he learned about knowledge and authority very early in his life. Something my people need desperately.
An uncle who was a teacher. I spent a lot of time in books.
That's good.
And then, shoot, man, I grew up with a speech impediment for a real long time, and then I had to go through speech therapy. So that meant I spent a lot of time reading. Yeah, I speak publicly. I had a speech impediment, and I have dyslexia and dyscalculia.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never known any of that.
You're not supposed to. I'm not walking around here like a victim.
Right. I love that.
You know, so it comes down to just spending time researching. And in my house, the way I grew up, even with my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, everybody, you could have an opinion, but you better be ready to back it up. You couldn't just say whatever you wanted to say without having some evidence, some knowledge of what was happening. And so, you know, the other part of that is, I was raised to play for my last name. When you look at anybody's jersey who's a professional athlete, they have their last name on their back. And your name was supposed to mean something. You know, so I wasn't gonna go out here and dishonor my grandfather's name, my father's name, my mother's name by
Y'all ever heard that saying? The only gang you from is your last name. That was beautiful what he said. His family told him, bro, we all we got. I'm not saying that, oh, you can't have, you know, black friends and all that. No. You rep the name. So when you step outside, you repping us. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wasn't acting stupid. That's why he wasn't at the food, because he actually had honor for his family. He had honor for the name. Now, a lot of people do grow up in broken homes. I understand that. But this is why, this is a prime example of why black women need to shut the fuck up, throw them food stamp and EBT cards, and go fuck a black nerd. This is why. You guys are done with being cool because you're not fucking cool. There's nothing cool about begging white people for money. Talking about you gonna steal from the store if you don't get your food stamps next month. There's nothing cool about it. You're a fucking loser, not because your own pretenses, because you went down a road that was bullshit. Same thing black people did with voting Democrat. Don't worry about it. But what I'm saying is that's what black women need to do. You need to cut your losses, put on some fucking clothes, shut your fucking mouth, and go give your pussy to a nerd black dude, because that's what we need. You're just a fucking oven. You're just cooking the fucking meal, B. You're just the Stargate. You're just bringing in the next person. Okay. We don't need stupid DNA being brought here. And that's what you keep doing. You keep cursing us with the same technology, and we're worse off. It's called science. I keep telling my people that. Yes, the black woman has a beautiful body. Yes, she has a pretty face, big lips. Yes, suit coolers. Yes, all that. She keeps fucking athletes and losers. Only 3% of athletes go to the majors. So that's why we have all these stretch mark, loser ass, fat, overweight, dumb motherfucking kids walking around. Didn't say that's black people. No, but that's why we have a large amount of these derelict losers, because that's what these women have been fucking. He's so cool. He's always at the club on a Wednesday. He never has a job. Yes, that's going to spark the next person. It's like, even when you look at the people that they look up to, the Tupacs, the Malcolm X's, dog, what was Malcolm X's dad? He was a revolutionary, but it's like he was a smart man. He used to listen to Marcus Garvey. He was a wise dude. He wasn't stupid. Okay. Tupac's mom, Black Panther. His dad, Black Panther. These people were, they had to be knowledgeable. You guys know how I feel about this shit. But still, they had to have some type of intellect. Okay, who does she fuck? Duh, I got switches. Duh. Yeah, we're going to make a fucking genius with that. When y'all the ones supposed to be raising these men. He's not a fucking man. He's a male with a dick. That's it. No fucking noble man is walking around with his butt crack out, with his booty out, shooting people because you're mad because you're a fucking loser. That's not a man. That's a male fucking loser. Well, all these females ain't women. Yeah, but it's not up for her to lead anyway. It's like any genius, smart man can fuck any woman. He can fuck a fat woman, an ugly woman. That ain't got nothing to do with the results. It's his DNA. This kid is going to be something. It's going to be smart. I hope people are following the bouncing ball, especially the most graduates. You know, I hope you're following along, because like I'm trying to basically say, the derelict nigga that y'all say ain't shit, he was never supposed to get any pussy. Why is the nerd that got straight A's not getting any pussy, but the faggot dropout loser is getting all the pussy? Obviously, you women are ass backwards. This is not good for our group. That's what I'm saying. It's not good for our group. Continue.
Just, you know, not living up to my full potential. So
Let's talk about the Black Agenda.
the real Black Agenda.
The book. He has a book out called The Black Agenda.
The real Black Agenda.
The real Black Agenda. So what internal or external movement led you to realize that a different conversation was needed?
Because you got a bunch of Yowza Boss, Shade Tree House coons, either on television, in the pulpit, or being elected, sitting up here promising you things and never delivering on them. Like, for the past 60 years, Black people have not tagged Black excellence. We love talking about number one in student loan debt, right? Our wealth has dropped 60% over the past 10, 15 years. And so at some point, we got to realize that everybody is eating off us. We love talking about for the culture and how the culture is this, the culture is that. But white people own the culture. It's our culture.
Hey, David, you're doing great. You're making great points. It comes from question asking. The first question we should have been asked is, where are all these affirmative action success stories? Why don't we know any of them? Everybody always talks about affirmative action. Affirmative. You even hear white people try to use affirmative action. That means if the job, if you know they have to give it to you over me, and it's like, why do you guys always use the concept of affirmative action, but you've never shown me the results, the positive results of affirmative action? I've never seen it. I've never seen the stadiums owned by Black people. Oh, they own 50% of the construction sites. It's like nothing. There's no leaders. There's no grand thing that happened from affirmative action. And guess what else? There's no grand accomplishment from, and don't blame it because they shot it down. No, they ain't got nothing to do with it. But there's also no grand, people from DEI neither. And most of that DEI shit was all what you would call tethers. These aren't even original, like, American Negroes.
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
Then he also brought up another good point. How he's saying, well, actually, he didn't bring up that affirmative point, but he brought up another good point where he's like, our wealth has went down 60%. What's been going on? Who have we been listening to? Why do we keep failing? These Al Sharpton niggas, these Mark Lamont Hills, these Abby, who the hell, Roland Martin, all these punks, sissified, weak ass people. Why we kept going down? Like, it seems like y'all just been talking. Like if the slave master, Democrats, put these coon slaves out there and was like, yeah, just talk to them. They'll just fall for anything. Just talk to them. These people never bring up the horrible entertainment industry that we're in, making a fucking boatload of money for shit that we'll never own or see. People glorifying Jay-Z. Oh, he's great. Man, he has told you to sell drugs and destroy your people his whole fucking career. Why are we praising him? He's got money. Okay. So if a dude has money, been molesting kids the whole time, Epstein, why aren't you guys praising him? Oh, well, that's touching kids. That's bad. So you can, if you molest a kid, that's bad. But if you sell a fucking kid crack, that's fine. We got a lot of work to do. Let's keep going, brother. Keep going, brother.
You're monetizing it. And so at some point, you got to realize everywhere else you go, like when I was in radio, I lived in 34 cities in 19 states, and I saw the same thing everywhere. There was a Chinatown, there was a Little Italy, there was a Koreatown, but I didn't see Brothertown or Black Girl Magicville. But I did see the hood.
Rewind!
Realize everywhere else you go, like when I was in radio, I lived in 34 cities in 19 states, and I saw the same thing everywhere. There was a Chinatown, there was a Little Italy, there was a Koreatown, but I didn't see Brothertown or Black Girl Magicville.
And y'all stay supporting these suckers. Talking about black and brown unity, minority unity. If you don't shut your stupid ass up, you've been here. You know goddamn well there's no Chinese shops in the fucking black community in the 40s. You know goddamn well there wasn't no mother fucking and ass religion and stupid ass oh, you're so nice, I know your hair, and oh, you have culture, and you let all that dumb shit in your fucking head, and then just threw away jazz, blues, rock and roll, the zoot suit, the fucking cookie, the ice cream. You just threw away everything that you did So much so to the point that I was getting pissed off last night because I was watching a story about like a documentary from a white guy about Bumpy Johnson. Actually, he was like AI, and they basically saying, "Oh, all the movies try to depict him as some hero, and he was selling drugs to his own people." And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. It's not like the alcohol has been a best friend to anybody, and I could have swore bootleg alcohol white people were doing. The fucking mob was doing that. So okay, you want to talk shit about it? Like we brought the fucking heroin in here, old China trade. White boy, that's how you made your funky ass colleges. So it's okay for you to sell dope to build colleges, but black people can't sell dope to keep their community. Okay, cool. But here's the funny thing. I could have swore that those black Harlem people and then Bumpy Johnson, they created the numbers, which you guys stole and made the lotto. So it's funny how y'all try to demonize people's shit after you even jack somebody's shit. That's pretty hilarious. Let's keep going.
But I did see the hood everywhere I went.
Right.
That's by design. And so in order to fix that, we got to start shutting down our wagons, stop trying to take everybody's cause, stop fighting for illegal immigrants, fighting for this cause, fighting for that cause, while everybody else walks on our back and get benefits we ain't got yet.
Talk about it. Now, with the black agenda, did you the
real black agenda.
The real black agenda. Did you struggle with finding a balance between, you know, being brutally honest and not being offensive in your book?
If black people can't take brutal honesty at this point, then I feel sorry for you. You're not my audience. Like,
and y'all wonder why the light, yo, boy, I'm getting one for me and Dave. Then fuck y'all.
These niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
This is why I'm so disrespectful. This is why I don't mind that I'm not in the algorithm. This is why I don't care to tone down the language. Fuck, pussy, dick, shit, ass, nigga, fuck you. No, we're not turning down shit. That's how you make slaves. That's how you have that Orwellian shit, the 1984. That's how you have that Hitler shit that people do. That's how you had that small hat shit. It's empty for me. You can't feel anything about Victory. You fucking infant cocksucking son of a bitch. Shut up. No wonder you want to throw that fucking buffer in the way. So can't nobody put the stake in your monkey ass. Like he said, if you can't take brutal honesty about your fucking up in today's time, oh, nigga, you ain't my audience. You're not supposed to get this message. You get the fuck on. Or you can stay there and deal with it. But we're not softening up the language for none of you motherfuckers. All that, y'all got that from white liberal fucking fags. That's where y'all got that from. You too harsh, politically correct. Yeah, you mean like them having the fucking gay strippers around the little kids and shit? I seen that video all in the background, and nothing but white people. That's funny. Mr. Charlie is Mr. 77.1, touching on damn kids. I wonder why. Fucking disgusting.
At some point, we got to stop coddling people. Like, we the only group of people that sits up here and tries to make all these arrangements for our trash.
So
never should have ate it. Times.
Basically saying it's not McDonald's fault that you fat. It's not made. It's not Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell. Because that's what black people like do. They poisoning the food, y'all. Why you eating it, dumbass? Same argument about the crack. You put crack in our neighborhood. Why you sell it, dumbass? See, y'all be saying stupid shit that don't make any sense.
Y'all.
what's your thoughts about him? How do you feel about him?
The same way I feel about most of these mega preachers. What good are they? All they do is yowza boss. And again, what do you have to show? The Bible says you will know the tree by the fruit that it bears.
Wow. All these mega churches in the ghetto fucked up. What tree is bearing what fruit? That's what he's saying. All these black churches need to be banned until they come correct. Y'all niggas been teaching spook man science. You ain't broke down no allegory. Maybe that's why black people aren't physically doing what they're supposed to do, because you're telling them to wait on something. I thought the slave master hit him with the same one too.
And today, niggas is still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches. All right.
When was the last time you heard a black preacher talk about doing right by each other, staying off drugs and flying straight? You ain't heard that shit at all. You've heard a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You never been swallowed. Oh, we're gonna sow a seed for $20,000. I just need everybody in the congregation to give me $200, and we gonna not do a motherfucking thing. He's making a very valid point.
What fruit have they bear? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't Jamal Bryant say, I'm gonna take the land because I want the brothers that smell like weed? Did he start the dispensary yet? Did we get the New Birth dispensary?
No.
That hasn't happened. But you got time to be on CNN, and then you got to try and blackmail Target for $250 million just so that you can wear your mama's brooch and, you know.
You got a black photographer, $50 million. You brought up the weed. You ain't even opened a new revival dispensary. But why would you brag about the weed anyway? Why would that even be a narrative for a reverend? Don't you have more higher thought than that? I'm telling you, these are them zip coons. Them black preachers in them Democrat cities, them zip coons. Y'all don't never want to hear nobody like Tim Scott talking about, yeah, just believe in God, fly straight, don't do crime. You know, simple stuff. Stuff that adds up. It makes sense. No, these black preachers don't do that. No, they jumping around who and God, Lord. Spook man the fuck out. Not saying anything real at all. Why you think black people say that people that go to church are the fakest people? They act like they go into everybody's church. You don't know how Korean church is. You don't know how the fucking Hindu church is. Maybe them people are all good to each other. You talking about yourselves. Why? Because you've been infiltrated.
Talk about things that really don't affect us because DEI only helps white women. It doesn't really help us. 4% of all DEI jobs go to black people, but nearly 60% of the DEI firings go to black people. But
for some reason, when people was going to school back in the 60s and in the 50s, it was diverse teachers. Other, groups, because, black kids had black schools. They had to get integrated. As soon as affirmative action came, all of a sudden, all the schools are being taught by white women. That's weird. It's just weird within itself. But like he said, DEI never worked for nobody but white women. That's the same thing with affirmative action. It didn't help anybody but white women.
Good job, Jamal. Keep collecting in buckets.
Keep good job, Jamal. So was there a particular event, like a personal situation that you went through that inspired you to write the Black Agenda?
The real Black Agenda.
The real Black Agenda.
It was the fact that I have a YouTube channel called I Never Knew TV, and we have different black voices throughout the diaspora. So here on the continent, in the Caribbean. And when I launched the Ask Dave Anderson series, I would pose these problems and things that I saw happening in the community, and everybody in the comment want to be a thumb thug talking about, well, what's the solution? I hear you talking about the problems, but what's the solution? They need a solution. So I spent 30,000 plus words giving y'all solutions, so now you ain't got no excuse. You don't want to listen to Killer Mike, you don't want to listen to David Banner, you didn't want to listen to Dr. Claude Anderson, you didn't want to listen to Ice Cube, you didn't want to listen to Farrakhan. So hopefully me putting this out will allow somebody to start taking some action.
Do you feel like the black community is ready to read the truths in the real Black Agenda?
Whether they're ready or not, here it is.
There you go, brother. You go, brother. Tell that woman like a man's supposed to. You think they're ready? It doesn't matter if you're ready. It's there for you. There for you to read. The hell are you ready? The fuck? What, we got to start getting hung again? Motherfucker, for you to read?
Is there any part of the book that you hesitated to write because you didn't want to be offensive?
It's not even about being offensive. I hesitated to talk about the fact that we're in bed with the Democratic Party and we ain't got nothing for it. The only time you ever see these folks is when they come to New Birth because it's their birthday, or they want to stand around and dance with pudgy ass Warren Martin and do some horrible ass dance.
They gonna put y'all back in chains. I always keep some hot sauce in my bag. If you gotta think whether you're gonna vote for me or Trump, you ain't black. Fucking Peckerwood's fucking talking to it.
You never see them do anything effectively in the black community. The same people who you say are racist are not the only racist. Joe Biden was mentored by Strom Thurmond, racist. He was mentored by Robert Byrd, and you eulogized him. Robert Byrd was a Klansman. But
he stayed in the Senate all the way to the late 80s. So that means all those black people that became Democrat, Maxine Waters, all these people, all the people that were talking about Clarence Thomas, and Clarence Thomas stood right in fucking Joe Biden's face and told him, yeah, I'm getting death threats, but I wouldn't dare leave this spot. Y'all not gonna run me off. I'm gonna face every one of you. How y'all gonna call him a fucking sellout? That nigga got more heart than a lot of you bitch ass mo. His wife is white. Yeah, your ass work for a white person. Shut the fuck up. Keep it going.
Formed because that type of deep-seated racism over 100 some odd years just magically goes away. He said that he didn't want people growing up in a racial jungle. And so when you tell black people anything bad about Democrats, like, oh Lord, no, you best not say nothing about Bill Clinton. You best not say nothing about Master Biden. And oh Lord, don't come for Barack.
Why you think it's like that? When what the fuck did Joe Biden show us? Nothing. Y'all know he had a sex case too, right? He paid the motherfucker off too. You know that, right? But y'all don't want to talk about that. Oh, what about him grooming and touching and feeling all little fucking girls and shit? What about his daughter's diary? Talking about she 13, 11 years old. This nigga's grown ass is hot taking showers with her. The fuck? Oh, but we're going to push that in the rug. You mean just like Bill Clinton? He had 2 cases touching the girl. Y'all made fun of the Monica Lewinsky thing. Oh, he got a little head in the White House. Y'all are fucking sick. Y'all sick in the motherfucker to run your mouth about grabbing by the pussy, but then turn around and make a mockery of Monica Lewinsky. Nigga, y'all sick. Y'all sick in the head. Oh, he groomed her. He used her. She was younger than him. Blah, blah, blah. All your leftist talking points, but they don't work when it comes to Bill Clinton's president fucking position and this fucking intern. Now they don't count. Now we can make fun of victims. Y'all motherfuckers. The devil speak with a forked tongue. The devil speaks with a motherfucking forked tongue.
And it's just like, okay, when Trayvon Martin died, what did Barack do? He could have been my son. And then he walked his ass right back in the White House.
So I guess the question that I have for you is...
It's actually a fact. A gang of niggas got murked under Barack, and Barack didn't do shit. He didn't make no statue. He didn't do nothing. The most he did was drink a beer with a cop.
Because I listen, I'm on the same page. How do we get the black community to wake up and kind of wean away from the Democrat community? I feel like it's coming in small numbers, but for the most part, and my own family members, my older family members, they really was like feeling some type of way when I told them that I didn't want to vote Democrat. Like, it's like they feel like our older black family members feel like just because we're black, we have to vote Democrat. Like we have to.
So the same baby boomers in the first half of Gen Xers that got us in this mess are now talking about they're upset.
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches. All right.
Now, I banged on the baby boomers years ago. I banged on them all on my page that got discontinued. But on this page, I dropped that video. Gen Xers are the weirdest fucking generation on earth. Them niggas is weirdos. Couple people watched it. Some people thought I was tripping, like I was crazy. This is funny. This is funny. A guy whose dad was a cop and his mom was a teacher and his uncle was a teacher and he's hella smart putting out bullies on. It's weird. We're saying the same thing. Maybe the light show ain't off at all. Maybe because it's light, it's been on. And people just don't want to hear it from this particular face or this particular page. And that's cool. We got people in suits and ties and dreads coming out, banging on you with the same shit. Just a little cleaner. And that's cool. He the one on the main stage, not me. I'm out here in the streets. I can talk all the shit the fuck I want. I don't give a damn. But we're saying the same thing, players. Playettes. We're saying the same fucking thing.
You gave us this world. You let them run wild. You let them run ragged, do whatever they want. You didn't ask for anything. We live in a country that is not a democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. The founding fathers never wanted any type of democracy because for those of you who spent no time in third grade civics,
that's right.
Democracy means the majority rules.
That's right.
The founding fathers did.
That's right. That's right. And who's the majority here? White people. But these are the motherfuckers you've been arguing with. Who's the main people? No. Who's the only people that have the access to allow other people in a nation that they owe us for 200 towns and 50,000 fucking patents, hit our goddamn American history, and you don't see the play at all.
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
We're not talking about them Bush regime Republicans. We know they was dirty. They killing motherfuckers or setting up shit to kill Americans and other motherfuckers just to jack oil. They all in cahoots. The German Jews. Remember, it's the Bush family, the Walkers. Come on now, player. Come on now, player. Y'all should be elevated now. Y'all got too much information out here. Come on now, player. So like he said, been around them damn Democrats. And you know what? Run that back. Run that one part right there.
No time in third grade civics. Democracy means the majority rules.
Yeah,
the founding
we're
fathers
talking about a republic and a democracy. Yes, and the democracy, the majority rules. So that means if I pollute the airwaves with a bunch of ignorance and I make the majority of the people fucking ignorant and vote not in their favor, I can stay on top as the elite and rule everything. Okay. People are mad at the Republicans, but the Republicans are the ones talking about the Constitution. They're the ones talking about it. Democrats never bring up the Constitution. They bring up democracy. That's all they're saying, which is a sham. That's some old communist, socialist bullshit. Nigga, we're not a democracy. We're a republic. Why? Because we go off our rules. We got one laws. The Constitution, we go off the law, the amendment, the Constitution. This is what we do. This is what it is. It doesn't change. It doesn't flip. It doesn't mix. It doesn't mash. No. This is what we run off. This is what it's always going to be. It is what it is. Now, that doesn't mean that dirty, corrupt judges and corrupt mayors and stuff. That doesn't mean that they can get in positions and do dirtball shit. Well, where are most black people get ramshacked? In black towns and cities. But where are black people mainly at? Democratic towns and cities. So if I'm, like I said, if I turn the masses ignorant, and make them vote not in their favor, I can stay on top winning. This is why black people have been voting for people that have been destroying them for like 60, 70 years. Because they, like he said, you didn't read in third grade. All you had to do was take third grade civics. Nigga, this shit you learn in third grade. This is something you learn in third grade. He probably a good Mason, but it's like, this is something you learn in third grade. This is easy shit. Like, why don't you know this? Hip hop. Dancing around, gyrating your ass like a fucking lost zombie, not even knowing what's going on in your real life. Oh, I'm not into politics. Why, you idiot? You're a grown-ass adult. Oh, no, I don't vote. Why, you idiot? You're a grown-ass adult. You ain't got time to fucking jack off in this one life. This is why shit ain't going in our favor. Punk ass, you ain't on the battlefield. Sit there running your mouth, hiding your fucking name like you doing something else with it. You ain't got no LLC. You ain't got no family structure where y'all fucking global making billions. What the fuck you talking about? You ain't McDonald's. Bitch, you better put your name on that fucking list. You better vote something. You better participate in something. Sitting out here talking about your whole ass ain't into politics. You don't vote. Well, bitch, then you can't claim us then. Because we need niggas with action. We don't need motherfuckers in our group that's just sitting there, just wallowing the fuck away, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You can't help us then, nigga, but you can't claim the title neither. Motherfucker, you some ostrich Nigga, you guys can claim whatever you want now, bro. You can be a rock, you can be a girl. Okay, nigga, you ostrich, nigga, because you've been ostracized, nigga. You're not fucking with us. No, hell no. That's what it is. We got to get this shit in order.
Didn't want that. They wanted to keep their landmass slave owning game going. And so if you understand that this is not about a democracy, you got more control over who's WWE champion than you do who's president.
Thank you.
So at some point, you got to understand all the boomers need to go.
Now, what does he mean by all the boomers need to go? And for black people to understand, why is it that the Asian really doesn't have any political representation, but they're killing it in the game? Shit, we'll bump it up because Ramaswamy is so fucking brand new that don't count, and neither does that other one that's a Democrat, nigga. Man, please, that's only two people. That's not big representation. Why don't the Hindus have a large political representation, but they killing it? Because handling business ain't got nothing to do with the minstrel show stage. I told y'all that's what happened when you integrated. You just jump back on the minstrel show stage. That's why you're the fastest runner, the best catcher, the best dunker. You're the singer all on everybody's face. You're the entertainment. Dance for me, nigga. Entertain me. Well, with entertaining people, because, like these other weird boule niggas, because, my people are rhythmic and they got rhythm and vibe. So that's why we took it with. No, nigga, this is a setup. This is a setup to make us goofy in times when we supposed to be real. You ain't got to rope a dope everything. Everything ain't got to be a rhyme. Knock that shit off, man. We way deeper than that. We got poets. We got all types of philosophers and stuff. Bro, we way deeper than that. So I'm saying that because it gets to a point where it's like, why all the political theater with us? Why all this grandstanding? For what? Get to the point and make it solid, because these people ain't solid and they ain't got no points. Check them Republican side when it comes to black people. Brian Donald sound like a goddamn sophisticated man. Nigga kind of reminds me of Uncle Phil and shit from Fresh Prince. But it's like, bruh, sophisticated brother. Asks good questions. Talks decent. Knows what he's talking about. Can't get mad at him. That one other black dude from Texas, even though he about to lead though, but he not switching sides like he's getting out of Congress. But talk decent. Know what he talking about. These people just don't be having it's like they purposely put out dummy versions of us on the Democrat side.
Doesn't matter how many conglomerates I put up. It doesn't matter how many businesses I acquire. I can't buy an inch of land in Chinatown. But yet and still, you got Chinese people giving you chicken wings covered in MSG. You got Korean people doing your nails, putting gel in it. You realize gel manicures just got banned in the UK? You got
Yo, is anybody there? Is anybody there, yo? I hope somebody there, yo. I hope like y'all is listening, man, because this is crazy, man.
These niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. fucking roaches. All right.
I don't even blame him and them. This should go all the way back to the Beastie Boys. Fuck that. This should go all the way back to Russell and that white dude, Rick Rubin. Just doing business with them like that. Like, you remember Chess Records, nigga? You seen how they do us dirty, nigga? It's like all them other brothers back in the day that got done dirty by the mafia, like Jackie Wilson and all that. It's like, bro, you see what happens when we sign contracts and do deals with these people. We had Sidney Poitier, you know, black and white movies playing great roles. Out of nowhere, here comes blaxploitation. It's like, bruh, why do we allow them to play us? Why do we support the fuckery? And I know why, because it's not a lot of light shows in Davis, bro. There's not a lot of us because we're not being created. There's a purposeful psychological game that they're playing with us, to where all of the melanated women, for some reason, are attracted to all of the negative semen. They're attracted to all the negative DNA. That has to be by design, because that's, I mean, not design like from birth. No, I'm saying like from the game, the system. That has to be by design, because that doesn't make any sense. Nowhere on earth anybody does that. This is like a self-imploding thing. There's a lot of different agendas being taken place, but it's all mental. And that's the issue. My people need to realize this mental gymnastics they playing with us, brother. It's easy to see, it's easy to catch, and it's easy to knock off. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just got to get back into your Indian spirit. Go catatonic on these motherfuckers. Don't support nothing. Let everything get dry. The rap, the entertainment, the sports, let it all get dry, and let everybody have to turn. What's wrong with you black people? Remember, these bitch ass motherfuckers been owning this for years. I mean, why are you guys not, happy and dancing around anymore? Remember, these bitch ass motherfuckers stole our land and shit, gave out a Homestead Act and all this shit. You know what I mean? You guys don't want to catch the ball or rap. You guys love to rap. And the same bitch ass motherfuckers who brought all these people in on the Sellers Act and shit, and denied us fucking business ownership and companies and loans and all types of stuff. Bruh. We hold the power. That's the crazy thing. We hold the power. It's not enough of us. Like I said, it's not enough of us with a clean sense of thought to give. You know what I'm saying? On big platforms. That's why I like this dude. This dude he's smoking. He dope.
You got Indians and Ethiopian people giving you Dunkin' Donuts. They tell you there's no money in the hood, but McDonald's don't build nothing that is not a profit center. So why there's so many McDonald's in the hood? They convinced you that the hood was the problem, but the problem is the hood has not woken up to what's really happening. And so I don't really give a rat's ass. If you go independent and you say, give me something for my vote, are you dating? Are you?
Bro, the hood ain't woke up because the hood's been dumbed down. The hood used to be able to ask your neighbor for sugar. You know what I'm saying? They used to have block parties. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got the Christmas lights from, a summer ago. They bring them out. Everybody string them up with their Christmas lights. It's all around. Get it? Everybody got the fucking potluck going on. She got the collard greens. She got the macaroni. She got the cakes. Uncle Daniel in the back, he got the fucking grill out. He got the hot links, the chicken. I think he even got some pork chops over there. It's like, brother, man, we used to get it in. Chips, soda. Man, the little kids is safe because everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the hood is beautiful. Truthfully, the hood is truthfully beautiful. It's the deception that happened to it. Selling each other drugs. Started, envying each other, instead of big bro in it, you know what I'm saying? Big sis in it, bigging each other up. We used to stand together more, you know what I'm saying? So clearly something infiltrated that unity and that love. We can talk about gangs. We can talk about drugs. But you got to talk about the system, because the gangs are represented by the colors of the nation's flag. So I don't think that that's without, consideration. That's very ironic. We already know the CIA with the drug thing. It's like, well, we already know white people, period, with the drug thing because niggas don't own no planes, trains, no automobiles. So, well, niggas got automobiles, but you know what I'm saying. That's the problem, Dave. Problem, Dave, is we've been spreading around too much bad DNA, too much bad sperm, too many troublemakers just being born on purpose and being indoctrinated by troublemaking music and troublemaking influence and lazy parents and parents without integrity and honor, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of different issues is going on. It's
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
Just saying, yo, I'm with you, D. I'm with you. Keep rocking.
Messing with somebody right now? Have you seen somebody recently?
Who, me?
You. I'm talking to you.
You mean
Married, but I mean, are you seeing somebody? Have you seen somebody before?
I'm not married.
Have you been on a date before?
yes?
Okay. Did you just say, you know what, skip the date, we just gonna go home? No, you want to make sure that this person is invested in you, cares about you, you want to know how they act. But you're treating your political future and your community's future like a one-night stand and you too horny to do anything about it. And what do? They come along and they fuck you. Excuse my language, but that's the only way I can say it.
What'd he say? He said they only come around when they want your vote. So every 4 years at the end, you know, like Kamala Harris, I'll open up weed shops and I'll give you whatever the fuck else devil deal she offered. But I damn sure remember that. I give y'all weed. Y'all can have weed. I couldn't believe that the bitch said that. Like, I was distraught. I was so flabbergasted when that happened. I was like, if niggas let this shit go, these motherfuckers is doomed. Soon as she started talking about running for president, now everybody's throwing her up again all on the internet. She, look, Kamala Harris, she put a book out. Motherfuckers actually bought that shit. Like, are you serious? I fucking piss on that fucking book. I don't want to read that shit. This bitch trying to offer us weed. And I think expunging like criminal records, like some weird devil shit. Like, bro, oh man, how the fuck do you not see that the Democrats are still the fucking Klan? Like, I do not understand that. These motherfuckers are slave masters.
You mean the Democratic Party? They come along.
The Democratic Party knows that y'all not going nowhere. That's why they were so big on these illegals, because they want to get a second voter base that's going to be loyal to them.
Now, what's going to happen to this 13% if it becomes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1%? Now, motherfucker be like, what do you mean by that? Y'all killing each other? You can't even blame it on the police, nigga. There ain't no marathon of police shootings of niggas. That shit is broke down through months and years and time. But when it comes to just the crack era in New York alone, there was like 2,000 murders every a year? Like 2,000 murders every fucking year. Okay, bro, the West Coast, 88, 87, 86. Man, you serious? Like, motherfuckers getting dumped off. And remember, they was doing drive-by, so there was a gang of innocent bystanders. Okay, then that shit went to the South. Then the drugs. We already know Chicago. It's like, bro, we already know shit. Arkansas at one time was a murder capital. It's like, bro, we already know. Philadelphia, Miami, or Florida, Georgia, St. Louis, bro, Louisiana. It's like, man, Milwaukee. Oh man, are you what? Like, all right, that's a big beating for a long time. It's like, what cities were we in? Denver at.
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
I ain't saying you gotta leave your towns and cities. You gotta clean them up and switch your vote. Remember, it's your American right. You're free. You ain't no damn slave. You ain't got to always pick the same damn card over and over. The card that says you lose. You just keep picking up the same card. There's multiple cards on this motherfucking table. You just keep picking up the same card. You lose. You lose. Hey, guess what? You lose. Now, it's not like you're not the same vessel on this planet this one time with the same fucking hand picking up the same fucking card. It's like, what's wrong with you? It's like, what's wrong with you? And I know people gonna watch the video and be like, oh, this nigga trying to do some like third eye psychiatric shit because he's saying you like when he knows he's talking about a group. But no, it makes you think when you're out of order in your own life sometimes, when you're going with like judgment that you know is not, that's not good judgment. It's like, don't be quiet in this one life. When you know something wrong, speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't talking about a get out of Dodge moment where it's like, nigga, you speak the wrong truth, they're probably gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart in this one life. I ain't saying be a fucking idiot, but what I am saying is, I wouldn't be committed to roll with someone who likes falsehood and lies. Like, I wouldn't really be best friends with that type of energy.
So how do you think the world would have turned out right now in present day where we are now, where everything that happened had Kamala Harris made it into office instead of Donald Trump?
I mean, they tried their best to install her. It would have still been a shit show. Period, point blank. Here's the thing. Forget how you feel about the former vice president. Forget whether or not she's black or Jamaican, even though I have never heard her finish the sentence, boom, bye, bye, in a body boy, it. She don't know that. She graduated in 1986, but swore she listened to Tribe Called Quest and Snoop Dogg when she...
That shit was weird, too. That was some old evil, weird shit when she was on the Breakfast Club. And she was talking about Pac and Snoop and listening to them in college. And then he said another person's name, too, but it's like Tribe Called Quest. And it's like, nigga, them niggas wasn't out yet. If you graduated in 86, Tribe don't drop until I think 89. I think Tribe was like 89, 1990. Pac, there's no way in hell you're listening to Tupac in 1986. Pac don't get signed until like 1989, 19. Yeah, like, nigga, that's not even like feasible. And then Snoop, nigga, that's 93. Nigga, you been out of like what the fuck? Oh, Eastern Star, bitch. You one of them fucking signified monkeys. You fucking alcohol, Beto, yeah, one of them weird Greek niggas.
Heard her finish the sentence, boom, bye, bye, in a body boy, it. She don't know that. She graduated in 1986, but swore she listened to Tribe Called Quest and Snoop Dogg when she was in college. All of that aside, nobody voted for her in a primary. She went on The View, which is friendly to everything Democratic and everything female, and they gave her a low IQ question, which was, if you could do anything different than what Joe Biden has done so far, what would you change? I wouldn't change anything. Joe, we did it, Joe.
Factors, that was her.
These niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches. All right.
So is it fair to say that she's a part of the boule? Is it fair to say that she's here to numb you down? Is it fair to say that, you know, she did have Megan Thee Stallion and all that stuff, and they even played Sexy Red in the crowd, and it was so weird. Can we say that they're devil worshippers? Talking about the devil. Of course, the devil's not real, bitch. I'm talking about negative energy. And I ain't calling my people's bitches. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, you know, the gut of fish is one thing. You know, gut a person, you know, see the intestines of the same shit you got, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up, bury it or shoot a motherfucker in the face 5 times. Like, yo, you gotta have a little edge to you, right? A little animal in you, right? Well, if you try to survive, okay, nigga, the moment is the moment. But no, I'm talking about motherfuckers with like 12 bodies. This person's not in the military. 20 bodies. Motherfucker got a gang of ODs. Motherfuckers and drop dead off his mixed up crap that he's out here selling people. It's not even real stuff. You got so much synthetic, fake, weird shit you're putting in people's veins, in their throat, in their mind, in their heart. It's like I said, sick motherfuckers. People that rape women and shit. You gotta be a sick person to do something like that. Okay. Like, think. Why would a motherfucker literally try to offer you weed and then lie about certain shit that they were doing in life? Is like, bro, we all know she was a hoe. That's how she got her position, period. The old black dude, I think he was the governor or whatever, nigga, he was fucking her, nigga. He put her in the game. Okay, then from there, she fucking with Montel Williams and shit. Just zesty bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Kamala Harris is fine as fuck. Kamala Harris still cool looking, but nigga, in her prime, Kamala could have got it. Yeah, I would have calmed her, motherfucker. Oh yeah, she was straight, but don't that seem like the best type? Don't that seem like the best type? The one that want the fame, the one that want the everybody in their face. Makes perfect sense. We see these females today. You don't think all this shit has an agenda to it to say that's not black or white. That's everybody. Like, oh yeah, they got an agenda out here. They just using us as the guppies. And he trying to get us off the board to better stuff, like controlling it.
What does she do? What does she do?
At 29 Sky Entertainment, they are introducing fresh talent and creativity to the world.
But no, y'all keep rocking, making music, do you think?
Using your brain. Now, you spoke also about Roland Martin.
I did.
And I got a quote. You called Roland Martin, you said he is cosplaying in Kente cloth.
Yeah, cosplaying in Kente cloth, but they all do. Nancy Pelosi cosplayed in Kente cloth.
Now, for Mr. Martin, as somebody who, you keep it real, what would you like to see Mr. Martin do more of for the black community?
So he sat up there and he kept talking about, well, the Congressional Black Caucus, go to my iPad. And then what have...
Why did he do the bit? like he called it a Porky Pig and shit. Roland Martin do look like the black Porky Pig, though. He do. Fat fuck.
We got him. He got on a YouTube channel because he can't keep a job in mainstream broadcasting, and then he bitches and moans all the time about how he's not getting enough money, but he got $300,000 from Kamala Harris's campaign and still couldn't help her deliver black community. What has he done significantly other than complain and bitch? And then when he says something about people who disagree with him, he calls them dumbasses.
Right.
And then when people who are masculine come and confront him, he hides behind black women and runs and calls for security. He won't have a conversation.
That is true. We all seen that tape. We all seen him dump off when the brother, that he was talking about, seen his ass. Went to the event. Oh, Mr. Martin. Oh, what's happening? Yeah. Oh, no, brother. How y'all gonna get in the way of 2 grown-ass men? And this man insulted this man. It just so happened he caught your ass. Now, look, I ain't for, unprovoked violence. I'm not into that. That's just ignorant. Just hurting random people. That's messed up. But nigga, you asked for that. Motherfucker challenge you. Especially in this day and age. Motherfucker challenge you. And it's it's a duke. We're about to duke this shit out. You better step your ass in that motherfucking ring. Now I understand somebody got a knife. Everybody's not fucking Van Damme, Bruce Lee, and this motherfucker. I understand a motherfucker got a gun. You know what I'm saying? A bomb strapped to their head. Yeah, nigga, you better do the best you can to get the fuck out of here. But and sometimes you might have to, try to grab the gun. So now you might have to grab the knife, nigga. You might have to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that, but it's always better to go the strategic way out of any situation. But Roland Martin went like a bitch, though. Like, he went out like a straight bitch. Like, he wasn't trying to fight. He wasn't trying to talk. Motherfuckers just trying to dip behind, the female, and then they had the black dude there trying to break it up, and then she blocking him, and she was kind of not fat, but she had some size on her, so it was like, oh man, you was a bitch. He used to be.
Anybody with any type of level of intelligence worth respecting, and yet and still he's dancing for Hillary Clinton, he danced for Obama, he's dancing for Kamala, he's dancing for whoever he wants. And that's the thing, he's an entertainer, he's not a politician, and he hasn't been a journalist for 15 years. What did Malcolm X say? Do not listen to entertainers, comedians, and trumpet players. What are we doing? Listening to entertainers, comedians, and trumpet players. D.L. Hughley got a GED, and this is who you listen to?
Okay, first of all, that's fucked up in a lot of different ways because, you just mentioned Malcolm X, and, Malcolm X didn't graduate. He dropped out of school. You know what I'm saying? Detroit Red was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Pimping white girls and shit, robbing motherfuckers. Like, Detroit Red was a different person before he became Malcolm X. So it's like, you got to understand. But the times were different. I know people like, man, you against criminality. Why you talking about it? Because the times were different. Remember, the rules was thicker back then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know that. The rules go all the way back to the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? Around the 90s, it started getting a little fucked up. But it's like, oh, y'all know what it was. Back in the day, nigga, you could get beat unconscious. They don't need no guns. No, nigga, grab you by your shirt, lift you up. Nigga, oh, shit. Rules was heavy back then. Y'all glad, y'all better be glad all this gay weird shit is lighting up the rules. Motherfuckers is snitching now. It's still cool. They can still walk the streets. Like, shit hella weird now. But the old school was real. So I'm just saying that because he brought up Malcolm X, but then at the end he was just saying, like, hold on. And like, graduate from their schools, you ain't gotta have some white dude sign on a piece of paper to say, yeah, now nigga, you're smart to be smart. That's all I'm saying. But I get what he's saying. Because honestly, everybody mad at DL right now. Because we like, nigga, tell some jokes, nigga. Like, you doing too much political shit, nigga. That's not how we know you, nigga. You're not George Carlin with the shit. You know what I'm saying? George Carlin was dope. That was a dude who could use politics and reality itself and show you some real shit. You know what I'm saying? We've given up to George Carlin. God bless dead. But it's like, DL, you ain't, nah, nigga. You supposed to be making this shit kind of humorous. You angry. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get into that because I'm about to get to the end of this video, but he gonna get into that. He gonna be like, bro, you like got bread and you mad all the time. Like, this shit is weird, nigga. Like, what, you getting paid to do this?
D.L. Hughley is a multi-millionaire, but he's mad every single day. How many D.L. Hughley scholars? Anybody got the D.L. Hughley scholarship? Anybody got the D.L. Hughley real estate supplementary program? So why is he so mad? Why is he yelling and screaming all the time?
I feel like celebrities feel like that just because they have a name, they can go into like the podcast realm, and just because you have the following, you feel like you have the credentials and the background to go into that atmosphere. That's just my thoughts.
I mean, that's a feeling. That doesn't make it a fact. You are entitled to your own feelings, but it don't mean it's a fact. Like, my child plays Grand Theft Auto, but she's 10 years old with autism. I'm not going to give her the keys to my truck because that would be irresponsible and stupid. And they would probably jail me for that. Sometimes a microphone in the wrong hands is a weapon. And like I said, you will know the tree from the fruit that it bears. Show me the fruit and then we can have a conversation.
Talk to us about the YN apocalypse.
So again, this is another thing that Gen X and the baby boomers did, which was not pay attention to the importance of rearing your child. when you're getting paid by daddy government because daddy government did the baby face on you. I'll pay your rent. I'll buy your clothes. I'll give you housing too. Just don't have a man in the house.
Factors. Why the hell would you get rid of your authority around your children? You don't want the police to kill them or beat them up, but you get rid of all the men. So now they're unruly and the police are going to beat them up and kill them. They're beating you up. They're stealing out of your purse. They're lazy. They're ignorant. Why? There's no man around. You so lost in feminism, you forgot what keeps the world in order. The man.
When daddy is out of the equation because you forced him out, you get YNs. For every action, this is science. Y'all learned this in 9th grade. In every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
That's very true.
So now you got these kids out here in Pooh Shiesty masks because you have not taught them that they can do something with their hands. You told them to go to college, and I'm sorry, everybody ain't a scholar. My grandfather put 7 kids through college with a 6th grade education.
See? That's what I meant about that GED shit. See? Now, this man had a 6th grade education, but 7 kids through college. Because everybody knows the baby boomer, the new America Revolution, the one that was in the 50s. Oh, man, they had it made. Man, them houses were being sold for like $2,500. My G, they had it made. They had it made, bro. They just blew it with being lazy because they had it made. So they just took in the ignorance, became docile slaves, and then taught that to us. But then when the 70s and late 60s came in, they came with the welfare program, kicked out the men. So now there's no authority. Now there is nobody working so hard that you can buy a house. Now everybody's in this public housing. Yeah, that deserves one.
Niggas still fucking talking. You niggas still breathing. Fucking roaches.
You're supposed to be a private citizen. It's your private residence. They kicked the man out. Now you're a public citizen and public resident. That's interesting.
Just working with his hands. We get off of that because that's not sexy enough. Then you get this propaganda, this person's got to be a high-value man. He got to have 6, 7 figures for you to even look his way. He got to take you on a $300 meal date. The first date, don't know your middle name, your last name, your blood type, or your STD panel. But you want all these things for him. So at the end of the day, what's happened is these YNs are out here robbing you because you did not give them any skills to focus on. You did not give them anything to do. You did not give them any sense of self. You did not build up their self-esteem, and you did not hug your boys. You let your boys run and let the streets raise them, and now you're mad that it's coming home to roost. You did that.
And on that note, give me a second. I got it. I got to mute the mic. Give me a second. All right. I had to handle some shit at work. Yo, I didn't even see you, son. I didn't even know you was here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pausing and going and shit. You know what I'm saying? I put all this on the record, though. It's all on the record. It's all on the record. You know what I'm saying? It happened. It was here. It was there. I'm gonna read those in a minute. But on that note, it's like, how far does it have to go? You know what I mean? For us, better yet, yeah, I'm done with the video. Y'all can go over there on Big Facts Network. Everything. I think her name's Kashara. Whatever the case may be, better yet, hold on, mama, I ain't gonna do you like that. Hold on. Out of respect. Got your mouth all open and shit. Just, I don't even know shorty like that. I ain't trying to disrespect you, mama. But you know, in the end, he gonna make some more great points. But my point is this: the knowledge we've been having. I mean, we've been had it. My bad, I'm tripping. The knowledge we've been had it. But it ain't just knowledgeable brothers we need. We need strong people too. And it's like, I ain't gonna front. That's the whole army. The army's not the gang. The army is the athletes. The army is the healthy people that don't do the drugs, that are strong. That's the army. Okay, once we get that in check, then we need the knowledgeable people, not the racist ones, the knowledgeable people, the ones that at the end of the day know the wisdom. Dave Anderson is one of them. Young, brilliant brother coming up. Yo, we need to pay more attention to him. You know, don't let another Thomas Sowell slip through the cracks. Because that's what we did. Thomas Sowell, like 94 years old, bro. Like, how did we let that gym, like, just not get heard? Like, how? How did we even do that? That's crazy. Well, right now, you know what I'm saying? We got a chance to have a new, you know, a new thing. You know what I'm saying? A new outlook on the problems that are around. But I mean, I say all that to say this: we don't even have enemies. It's not even about that. It's not even like we shouldn't even be looking at it like that. It's not war. Not in that sense. No. This is Risk. The game. You know what I'm saying? I know you're like, but you just said it's not war. I know, because Risk was a board game. It's a game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we sitting out here arguing and beefing because of the condition that we really don't even have to be in anymore. We have to be in. We don't. There's too much money flowing. We don't have to be. We have to get our minds right, and the minds have to come from, like I said, a lot of banning needs to happen for a while. A lot of these niggas need to be on timeout. The hustler, the criminal, the dumb rapper. It's like a lot of this stuff just need to be on timeout for a little bit. Like, bro, we're not feeling this anymore. It doesn't make any sense. The panhandling and other groups' problems, and it's not working. It's not helpful. That's what it is. It's like, it's time to switch this shit up. That's what it is. It's time to switch it up. It's time to switch this shit up and make it to where it's like, we don't have to deal with this shit anymore, yo, because it's getting corny. Now, it seems the system, their system is to use Black American status to get things done across the board for others. And they use the numbskulls as influence and to mobilize on their behalf of, on behalf of others. Yeah. And very, you know, classic sense, you know what I'm saying? The way you worded it was perfect. It's like, yeah, pretty much. Stepping stool. Your back. They're using your back to ball out. And we're tripping because we're allowing them to do it. And we shouldn't be. And we never should have. But I'll tell you this much. The war is already won. Like, people just need to, like, Stop it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dope fiend, it's too late. That's white people stuff. They want to try to rehabilitate. No, if you got that far, we don't even care. Just do what you're doing. But for the people that go to work or have their own business or, have a mind on them, not no weirdo leftover stuff, like the real truth, the real, like, we still got to help us at the end of the day. We can't just keep talking all their weirdo talking points. You know what I'm saying? Killing your own kids doesn't make sense. Fighting each other all day doesn't make any sense. Poisoning each other all day doesn't make any sense. Killing each other all day, it doesn't make any sense. You know this already. So what the hell are we doing? Trying to satisfy Mr. Charlie, the slave master, not Mr. Charlie, common sense. Like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, I could have way more black people on my team party and shit, but nigga, there's no black Republicans like that. Like, that's what motherfuckers made me laugh. They're like, look at Trump's party. He doesn't even have any black people there. How many black Republicans is there? Or he didn't take Brian Downs. Why would he? Brian Downs is one nigga. He didn't want to be the single nigga. There's the housing dude, but it's like, I think he's like ex-military though. Who knows? But I don't think Brian Downs is really tripping like that. I think he's more for Florida anyway. But I'm saying, if there was more black Republicans, he probably could have had a more black cabinet. But then at the same time, it's like, why would he do that as a white dude? I'm not mad at a Hispanic hiring a bunch of Hispanics at his business. It's his business. It's not like it's a corporation. I mean, a franchise. No, it's his shit. Why wouldn't he want a bunch of people that speak his language, that understand him, that came up where he's from? Why wouldn't he? That makes sense. Okay, so why would this white dude who's just got into politics, why would he want a bunch of known politicians, like a bunch of black Democrats that are known? They've been in this weasel game for so long. Why would he want them on his time? I mean, you see what happened to his first administration. He fired a gang of motherfuckers. Pompeo, the gang of motherfuckers ain't with him no more. Shit, he probably owed Pence a punch to the mouth, but what I'm saying is, who does that? Strategically, that's stupid. Why would I just hire a bunch of randoms because of their race, skin tone? What the fuck does that got to do with your education? Nigga, did you graduate top of your league, your fucking school? What the fuck? Like, bro, let me see your resume, man. Fucking colors. It's just retarded. We have to get in control of knowing both sides. And y'all done seen the Democrat side. Y'all done been over there long enough. Okay, it's time for y'all to go Republican. But y'all the new Republican. Just like MAGA. You're a brand new thing. Y'all actually got the sense of knowing what they doing over there. And you want to make money. And they keep talking about tax the rich, but you broke. So why the fuck are you talking to them when you could be over there, the ones that they want to tax? Like, you could be the ballers. The ones that you're talking about, you're supposed to be. You keep saying you're supposed to own towns and businesses. Okay, how are you going to get there? The road to the riches, which is where you keep saying the riches are at. Why the hell do you keep over here with these people that keep you broke? I will never understand it. Yo, go check out that fucking interview, man. That shit was dope. And Friday's home, but shit, I'm just a little tired. I ain't been getting that much damn sleep. It's been working me like crazy, but shit, it's all checked out, player, if you know what I mean. Ain't nothing wrong with the job, man. 9 to 5s are so different, man. Like, you ain't gotta be a physical worker. You can be somebody in a lab coat. You can be somebody working security guard in the big building at night. You could be motherfucking at I don't know, shoot. Them dudes that be washing them windows way up there in them skyscrapers, man, them dudes get paid. Like, you be doing whatever you want. But you got to do something. Don't be out here on no lazy dumb shit arguing about the system, but you ain't pitting in the tax dollars. Well, what the fuck you arguing about where it go for then, fool? Because you not pushing nothing nowhere. You one of them weird motherfuckers trying to look for an SSI check, EBT check, a welfare check. Shit, you need a welfare check, you broke motherfucker. Niggas need to check if your brain works. It's ridiculous. But yo, I'll holler at y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, yo. Goes.